powerful and mighty. Or make the man go hurt the retired nurse down a Senton. I want to them youth, I want to them people at Jamaica sometime. Because the woman make her sacrifice, they are foreign, set up herself, Zane, and reach the age of retirement where she come back to Jamaica, come full joy the rest of her life. You see me? Yeah, me just get a phone call a while ago. But back to the story. This female, this woman, retired nurse, Zane, after she spent much years in America, and set up herself and build her family, and come back to Jamaica and spend the rest of her life. There are some corrupted people, you know, where people are go through in them life and make them, where sacrifice the people have to make for set themselves, you know. See? And when them see people come and set up them place and build up them thing, them youth just judge them quick figure out the people and for them try look like work for the people them or something. Them quick figure hurt the people and commit some like petty crime or thief or a generator and phone and some like petty thing. I want to them youth, I want to them people at Jamaica. I see a lot of where a woman go spend much money. The police they never investigate it. Because enough of them people are ready and bad. Man, corrupt in the man, me I tell you, you know. And the truck man forget investigation, you know. We find a clip and we go play it so the ones them can get more hear more information. Because I have all the information I need and I work through to get my information. Just like everyone else. See? So we go play a clip here so the ones them can get a better understanding of the situation.
That lady on your screen, her name is Loris Murray, but she was popularly known as Pat. Pat, she was born on November 30, 1952, 72 years old. Now, let me give you some exclusive information about Pat. She was born and she grew up in Kingston, Jamaica. Pat is the mother of 3 daughters and she's the grandmother of 5 children, both biologically and adopted. Pat, she migrated to the United States of America in 1989, where she worked as a nurse. Pat's 3 daughters, they later joined her in the United States of America, where our information is that they are also in the nursing field. Pat, she has always told her children that she wanted to retire in Jamaica. She always wanted big land space where she could raise some chicken and plant her food. We are told that Pat, she always loved to plant stuffs. As a result, one of her daughters bought a house with a big land space at Pyramid Heights, about 5 minutes drive outside of Ocho in the parish of Senton. Pat, who was an American and British citizen, she would travel a lot between Jamaica and Pennsylvania, where she lived in the United States of America. Pat, she arrived in Jamaica on December 6 last year, and she should be leaving back to the United States of America next month at the end of February. Now, at the home where Pat was living at Pyramid Heights, construction is being done on the house, and Pat, she was the one who was taking care of business for her daughter who owns the house. Now, before I tell you more about the construction, here is how the yard is set up. For you to enter that yard, unless you're gonna try to jump over the tall fence, Pat or anyone else at home, they would have to let you in because the gate is remote controlled. There are 3 vehicles that are usually in that yard. A blue 2018 BMW X6, which is owned by the daughter who owns the house. She is living in the United States of America. Follow me, because there is a reason why I'm giving you this information. So keep on listening. So the BMW X6 is owned by the daughter in the United States of America. There is also a 2024 Toyota Cross that is owned by Pat and a Toyota Tundra that is owned by the said daughter. Apart from the fact that there is controlled access to the property, there is also a camera system there. So, like I told you before, construction was being done on the property, and it is said that Pat, she was spending a lot of money at one or two different hardwares in Ocho Rios. On Friday, January 24, Pat, she went to a bank in Ocho Rios where she withdrew 1,300,000 Jamaican dollars. Pat, she then went to a hardware in Ocho Rios where she bought some building materials. She paid a total of 60,000 Jamaican dollars, and the materials, they were delivered in 3 separate deliveries. The last delivery was made sometime after 6 p.m. We are told that while the two guys who came on the truck were taking off the building materials, Pat, she was on the phone talking to one of her friends and telling the friend that she was uncomfortable about how one of the guys was walking around and looking in her house. We are also learning that the truck that delivered the items left the community with only the driver on it, even though that truck had entered the scheme with the driver and 2 sidemen. Listen this now. Follow me again. Early yesterday morning, Saturday, January 25, the security company that is monitoring the BMW X6, they contacted the daughter who is living in the United States of America and told her that the X6 was moving and they wanted to find out if she was back in Jamaica. The daughter, she told them no. The daughter, having no suspicion that something was wrong, she tried calling her mother immediately, but she did not get a response. The daughter, she then sent her mom a WhatsApp message telling her mom what the security company told her and asked her if she was the one who was driving the vehicle. Now, let me pause right here so. Follow me again. Them have a thing, where them say hindsight is 20/20 vision, meaning it is easier to see how to handle a situation after it had already happened. So some persons, them are going to say, but the daughter, she should have called the police. Like I said, hindsight is 20/20 vision and Pyramid Heights is a gated community. So the daughter, she sent her mom a WhatsApp message telling her about what the security company said about the vehicle being driven. The message, it was read, but not by her mother. I will soon get back to that. At minutes to 8 o'clock yesterday morning, Saturday, January 25, the household helper who is employed to the house, she arrived at work, but she realized that something was strange. She tried calling Pat, but she got no response. The helper, she made checks, and 72-year-old Loris Murray, also known as Pat, she was found lying face down in a pool of blood. As a result, the police were called. When the police arrived on the scene and inspected Pat, she had a wound to her head. The cord of an electric drill was wrapped around Pat's neck. She was strangled. Pat's hands were bound behind her with a white, blue and yellow handkerchief. 72-year-old Pat, she was wearing a blue tights that was pulled down to her thighs. Her grayish blue underwear was also pulled down. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? The house was ransacked and several items, to include a generator, were stolen. The 2018 blue BMW X6 and the grey Toyota Cross, they were also stolen. Pat, she died hours before she was found. The hoodlums, them also thief her phone. Now, you remember I told you that Pat's daughter abroad, she was trying to call her mother, and that daughter, she sent a message to her mother about the X6. Remember I told you that the message, it was read. You also remember that I told you that the hoodlums, them also thief Pat's cellular phone. Well, apparently, the hoodlums, they saw the message and they abandoned the blue 2018 BMW X6 along Milford Road in Ocho Rios. The X6, it was found abandoned about a few minutes after 8 o'clock yesterday morning. Also, about 11:30 yesterday morning, the grey 2024 Toyota Cross, it was found abandoned at Miami Bay in the Sentence Bay area of St. Ann. We are told that crime scene investigators, they processed the home and both vehicles, and crucial evidence were found. This mother, this grandmother, she was killed senselessly by hoodlums who I am sure could be her great-grandchildren. The mayhem continues.
Big up exclusive news. Yeah man, the woman, even that talk to her friend on the phone and I said she never feel comfortable based upon how the workman them where unload the load after I chuck them and walk around the place and thing. See? So she feel the vibration and know say you them up to something or the man them up to something. And they chuck, yo, tell them man, yo man, no you know. Them people are not a good mind in a man. You see people are built up in place and you don't know where ones them go through for make this sacrifice they make for even half of them have. And you just want to go take the people them thing. People like one enough deserve it there man. Me are telling you the truth man. Yo, me are telling you man. You see? Can you imagine man? All them things there. You work so hard. You youth them set up certain things and make sacrifice and boy me I tell you star. Them people I don't know if I food with them I eat, you know. Something wrong with Jamaica right now. Serious thing. But more on left on the thoughts in the comment and let me know what you think. How you feel about the situation. Because I tell them man, them youth here and them people here, why them love hurt them own people so much? Why they not have respect for themselves and for youth them and for the woman them and for the elderly them? What to them youth them man? To them people them man? Me I tell you man, the thief a woman generator and phone and them thing there. All the people them care. Yo, them youth them easy man, them people them easy you know. Only for sleep, only can sleep now on the night, on the bed at night time. After only commit such a act. Only for sleep at night time on the bed. One on the conscience, you know. The Almighty not sleep, you know. Who no judgment a rat, you know, me I tell you the truth, you know. Yeah man, because when I hurt innocent people and I do certain things and feel like say, yo, we're not gonna just get with stuff. We not get with brother. Or woman or anybody will do this, we not get with. Because anything when you send out there, it'll come forward 1,000 times. Remember that. Lord the people them man. Make the people and live and full joy them life. When I hurt the people, when I hurt on yourself. If you don't want to hurt something or do something, do it on yourself and Lord the people them. Lord the people them, hurt on yourself man, take out on the problem them upon yourself and Lord the people them. Make the people them full joy themselves. And all of my elderly people over there, America and England and anywhere on there. You don't trust them people, you don't quick for trust people. At Jamaica, yeah? Not even the family them enough quick for trust. Deal with things on your own and keep things on a low. Tell them some fairy tale story, don't tell them real story. Just be vigilant and be mindful. So the place and like one time everybody friendly, some people with skin teeth with the what that skin teeth and I laugh, you know. I just to pull in, you know. So if you be mindful man, be aware man, take the advice man. Jamaica you know, a nice place like one time. The place nice environmentally, you know. Yeah? The place nice. But the people them that me I tell you, I don't know for the food or the liquor or water. I don't know. Some demonic spirit run around that place. And you know what I mean, enough people empty, you know. And you have spirit that walk around and just look for an empty vessel for put themselves in a occupy that vessel there, you know. Enough people get occupied by some demonic spirit out there, you know. See? So one want them be mindful and be vigilant, man. We're not fall back in that place, man. Keep on your eye on everything, watch everything. I'll get security or police or anybody want to need to get for secure on yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I'm going to leave on the thought, subscribe if you know. and stay safe. Zane, big up on yourself.